Hello, my name is Matthew, and I had to run some errands today. I had to go to the pet store and a few other places, and it's beautiful fall weather. It's my favorite time of year. It's jacket weather, and I just love it. I actually wore my penny loafers today, which is just so great. They're like slippers that you get to wear when you're out and about. But while I was out, I wanted to go to the bookstore, and I had a few things in mind. The main thing is that I wanted to look for um, Spanish books, things that can help me learn Spanish. It's learning a new language has been a passing interest of mine for years, but recently I want. Recently, I decided to try to give a more serious effort, and um, for various reasons, I've decided to work on Spanish. I took 2 years of Spanish when I was in high school, and I don't think that I've retained any of it, but perhaps I will surprise myself. But I went to the bookstore and I got a few things, and I thought that I would share them with you. Also, before I start, I did make a big decision at the pet store. It's been a long time coming, but I switched Andy and Daphne's food from kitten food to now a young adult food, and it's a big deal because I want to make sure that they um, enjoy eating the only thing they get to eat. So maybe I'll keep you updated on that. But I browsed around the fiction section, and I found this great Bantam classic of The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. And I read this in high school, and uh, I remember really not liking it. But I recently read The House of the Seven Gables, and I just thought it was fantastic. I really enjoyed that book, and I have a feeling that when I revisit this, um, I will be reading it with very different eyes. So I'm actually excited to see how different my impression will be. And then I picked up uh, the Canterbury Tales by Chaucer. This is a Penguin classic, and this is translated by Neville Coghill. And earlier this year, when I started reading the Norton Anthology of English Literature, and I got to the Chaucer portion, I found myself really interested and wanted to um, spend a lot more time with Chaucer. And earlier in the year, I bought this, which is the unabridged original text. So this is whatever it is. I think Middle English is what it's called. Um, and I was surprised by how well I got along with it. Um, it didn't take very long to uh, be able to read it pretty easily. The issue that I had is uh, I would pay close attention and I could understand word for word lines. I would read it out loud so I could phonetically I could kind of hear what the meaning is. Um, the trouble that I found was I had to spend so much time focusing on the words that that overall meaning, the actual story, kind of the important part. Um, I wasn't really registering, and so my thought anyway is um, when I get back to this, which I will, um, to read a translation to get an understanding of what the plot is, who the characters are, and then hopefully um, when I read the original, I'll be able to just get a better understanding. So I picked up abridged, translated Canterbury Tales. And so, when I was thinking about getting Spanish language books, my first thought was to go to the children's section and look at children's books that are in Spanish. I thought that's a way that toddlers, young children, learn their original language, wherever that is. And I thought maybe that would be a good idea. And they had a little section of Spanish language children's books, but they also had other stuff. And I found this. It's the complete book of Spanish grades 1 through 3. It's a big activity book. Let me see. So it has like different things that you can do. I'll show you the beginning. So it says, My Spanish Book. It says, Me llamo, and then there's a blank space. So I'll write my name, so it'll say Me llamo Matthew. And then it has the numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I know, I guess 7, 8, 9, and 10 I'll have to work on, but yeah, it's really cool. Just got projects that I can do, and my thinking is the only thing holding me back is just the amount of effort. If I spend just an hour a day doing something, either working on an activity book or maybe going onto YouTube and watching Spanish language children's shows, anything that maybe you could recommend along those lines. Maybe a Spanish television show or a Spanish movie, put the subtitles on. I think anything I do for like an hour a day, I really have to think that I'll make some strides. And I have a Spanish friend who I believe will be willing to help me, so I'll see about that too. So yeah, the complete book of Spanish. It says bowl, bola, milk, leche, apple, manzana, and then I got flashcards to help me. I'll show you. So it's maybe 50 of them or something, and that says La Chica, which I think is the girl. El Chico, which I guess boy. El Baby. El Baby. El Hombre, man. El Hombre is man. La Mujar. That one I don't know. It's woman. La Mujar. But I'm really happy about that. It's exciting. And then one last book, but I just thought it was too cool to pass up. And it's Winnie the Pooh translated into Spanish. So Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. And this is really along the same lines as the Chaucer I was just talking about. This is something that I clearly would be a year away from being able to read, I imagine. So maybe this is something that could be a goal, to be able to learn enough Spanish and get to a point where I could comprehend Winnie the Pooh. And the great thing is, I'm really familiar with the story and the characters, and I have a copy, so I could have the books next to one another. Um, I thought it was a good idea, and it's just really cool. Um, Let me see. Let me see if I can read just the beginning. Uh, he. Okay, I can't. I can't read it. He. I'm not going to do that. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. If if you're interested at all, um, I would just love to hear um, recommendations or suggestions. Um, if any of you have tried to learn a new language um, as an adult, if you have any suggestions on um, how do you go about doing it, do you listen to things? Are there really good YouTube channels that are available? Any specific books? Is the children's book idea a good idea or not? To me, I think the important thing is just spending an hour a day. Uh, Something has to happen, I think. Um, and I think I showed you everything. So I had the Scarlet Letter, um, the Canterbury Tales translated by Neville Coghill, big workbook, my flashcards, and Spanish language translation of Winnie the Pooh. Um, Leave a comment if you would like. If you have any suggestions for me, they're more than welcome. Um, and already in advance, I apologize for butchering any of the Spanish words I said, but I'm over here trying. So that's it. Leave a comment if you would like, and thank you for watching.